Hi guys, I'm your dentist. Welcome back to Dentist to Be. Today we are going to learn how to carve a mandibular central incisor. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications for all my upcoming videos. Here we have our wax block with nice midlines, and these are the measurements. The length of the crown is 9 mm and 12.5 mm is the length of the root. Now I am going to mark the length of the crown and the roots on the wax block. Here you can see I got the markings on all the surfaces of the wax block. I am marking the surfaces labial and palatal. And now I am marking the mesodistal dimensions of the crown on the labial surface. Keep the outline of the labial surface in your mind while you are carving, which is shown in the left upper corner. Here we can see outline of the labial surface. Now I am going to mark the labiolingual dimensions on the proximal surface. You can have a look at the proximal surface which is shown here. Before you start carving, draw the outline on both the surfaces. That is, if you are drawing the proximal outline, draw the outline on both the mesial and distal surfaces, which will be helpful while you are carving. For mandibular incisors, the mesodistal dimension is small compared to the labiolingual dimensions. So it is better to start with the carving on labial and lingual surfaces, followed by the proximal surfaces. Here you can see almost I removed the excess wax on the lingual surface, and I'm gonna start with the carving on the labial surface. Here we go. Here you can see the proximal outline. I want to make the right mandibular central incisor. Based on that, I am marking the mesial and distal surfaces on the wax block. Now I am trying to remove the excess wax on the proximal surfaces to get the outline on the labial surface. Here you can observe the mesodistal dimension of the crown is very less. So don't be afraid while you are carving that you have reduced the size of the crown. Keep this thing in your mind that your crown should converge labiolingually. That means when you are looking the crown from the labial aspect, your cingulum should not be visible. Here I am removing the excess wax in all the surfaces and trying to get the accurate dimensions of the tooth. Okay, now we're almost done with the carving of our crown of the right mandibular central incisor. Here I am trying to carve the lingual fossa, which is just a V-shaped fossa or V-shaped depression on the lingual surface. Now we are going to start the carving of root. The mesodistal dimension of the root is very less than the labiolingual dimension of the root. So be careful while you are dealing with the carving of root. One important point about the root is the apical 1/3 of the root is tilted distally. You can see the distal tilt of the root in the picture. We almost completed carving of root. Now we have to mark the cervical lines. We already know the mesial cervical curvature is more prominent than the distal curvature. In order to show the distal curvature of the root in the apical third, I am removing some wax at the mesial surface of the apical 1/3 of the root. Here you can appreciate the distal curvature of the root. We completed our carving of right mandibular central incisor. This is the labial surface with the distal curvature of the root. This is the mesial, and this is the distal surface. This is the lingual surface with the V-shaped lingual fossa. Because of the sharp mesial and disto-incisor line angles, the contact points for the mandibular central incisor lies at the incisal 1/3, both mesially and distally. This is our final result. You can see mesial surface, labial, lingual and distal surfaces respectively. Thanks for watching guys. If you find this video helpful, like, comment and share it with your friends. Do consider subscribing Dentist to Be. Have a nice day guys and see you in the next video.